The Berkman, Guts from Berserk, but he's a character that is as berserk as an anime character can get. Since his epic introduction in the Black Swordsman arc, we've seen him evolve considerably. How much? Let's look into it since his birth. This will show us why he's such a beloved character. Baby Guts moved just enough to take a breath and come into the world. That was Guts' first foray into existence. He later on evolved as a warrior. He grew up fighting and learning tactics. He had a father figure who sold him out. His first betrayal. He kept on moving forwards. He grew stronger, and when push came to shove, he did what he had to do to survive. Torment was his life. His life was dark. At a young age, he was skeptical of people, but he had a softer side. He was still a kid, but the world in which he was in was dark, and he had to live by its rules. He had to survive, and survive he did. His cold heart was eventually warmed. He met a group of people whom he eventually warmed up to. His whole life was devoid of goals, until he met a man who prioritized his goals above everything. He got a moment of realization. He left to pursue his own purpose. He realized the sword and made it his own. He then realized the love he had for another human being. His emotions conflicted since he never realized what true love really was. All he did was fight. Then things turned south. He faced betrayal once again. His world took an even darker turn. He kept on struggling. That's when his true evolution began. The love of his life was now a shell of her former self. His friends were now all gone. Fueled by revenge, he fought and fought. It was less of revenge than trying to cope with the pain and escapism. He realized his folly eventually. He'd been doing nothing but chasing a ghost. The person who betrayed him got his dream, and he got nothing. Yet he kept on moving forwards. He found new people. He found support. He tried to control the rage and to control his darkness. He succeeded to a certain extent. He worked hard for his goals. He almost came out of the brink of death many times. He kept struggling. From hating the world, he became content when he finally fixed the person that was dear to him, only to be then have her taken away. His whole life's been that of struggle. But now we come to a point where we think, can Guts recover? Of course he can. Of course he will, because that is the Guts we know and love. Thanks for watching.